What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we've got something really special. We're opening up some Sterling Treasure packages. I've pretty much been saving up my Sterling Treasure packages for the last month. I haven't opened a single one up for the last month. We're going to open them up. And if you enjoy this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, first things first, I realized that I had my Uffern package here on my Warlock, and I wanted to see if Banshee was bringing anything awesome, and holy crap, my cursor happened to be right where I wanted it to be. I got Rifled Barrel, I got Luck in the Chamber, and I got Life Support on this Uffern. Wow, I've been holding on to this package for, I can't even tell you how long. It might be 11 weeks, it might be more, I don't have any idea. I've been holding it for so long, waiting for this Luck in the Chamber roll with Rifled Barrel. And here it is. I am so glad that I don't have to hold on to that package anymore. I'm definitely picking this thing up with this unique impact class that Uffern shares with only one other gun, the Vanity, I believe. It holds this really weird impact class with the Vanity as a hand cannon, and you can definitely two-shot headshot, especially if you get the Luck in the Chamber to proc. So I am picking this thing up. Uffern, hello, you're definitely going to be my legendary hand cannon whenever I decide to go ahead and use one in the Crucible. So very, very glad, and since it was such an awesome roll, I definitely wanted to showcase it in the beginning of this video. We're locking this in. We are not deleting that Uffern. So next thing, we also have a surprise visit from the Iron Banner this week. And because of that, because it kind of took me by surprise a bit yesterday, I didn't get to put up a video showcasing what Lord Saladin was having. I just want to show you the guns he's got. If you're really curious about fusion rifles, pick this gun up this week. This roll is really good. I've got an Ash Raven's Flight that really doesn't have great rolls on it. This one's got Brace Frame, Hidden Hand, and Hot Swap. There's really nothing else you could ask for more on a fusion rifle. If you're curious about fusion rifles and you want to try one out, pick this up. It's got a nice charge rate. It's got the nice impact for a 5-bolt kill. This thing is going to be really, really good. So pick it up. It's coming stock really great. And coming stock really great is also the sidearm. This sidearm isn't too bad. Zen Moment can help out for that sidearm bounce that it always has whenever you pull the trigger. You've got Quick Draw, and you've got Hot Swap. So this gun is actually pretty decent, though I guess you might even be able to use Reinforced Barrel. It's going to increase that range, and maybe that lowered stability can be rectified by Zen Moment. So I would say both of these weapons are definitely worth the marks to go ahead and pick up. I'm definitely going to prioritize the fusion rifle first, but I might pick them both up. I was just going to pick up my green bounties for the day, but I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know what some of these things are. I'm going to have to just take a look at them and delete some of this stuff before I go about picking up the next one. But anyway, what we're here for, aside from these awesome things that we just saw, is the Sterling Treasures. So it's time to open up these Sterling Treasure packages. We have 12 of them. 12 of them. I haven't purchased a single one. These are just the 3 per week for the last 4 weeks. And you can actually see that I've never bought anything from the Eververse company. You can actually see that I still have my original 400 silver that Bungie gave to everybody whenever they first implemented the Eververse trading company, just to try to get people to go ahead and start spending things just a little bit. I didn't even spend mine, even though that crane emote right now looks really awesome, and I think maybe, if I can remember to do it, I might go and buy it. Now, I don't have any of the ships. I do have the speeder. I do have a number of the other Taken gear. I'm not exactly sure what I'm missing for the Taken gear. I think it might be the helmet. I think the helmet might be the only thing that I'm missing. So maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll get the ships. Who knows? We've got 12 of them. And actually, with our very first one, we end up nabbing one of the ships. So that's really cool. That's pretty much the White Vienna Singer. So we'll take a look at some of that stuff after we get some of this gear. If we stopped after every single Sterling Treasure, we would be bouncing back and forth. And of course, I opened up a House of Judgment booster. Why do they refresh it to the end? Why couldn't you just put the booster on top of the other boosters? So that was a complete whiff. Didn't mean to use that booster. Complete whiff, complete fail. Had to move my cursor over. Now you guys know exactly how I deleted all of my Trials Passage coins before. I just don't pay attention enough. I don't pay attention enough. So moving on, there it is. There's the helmet. So does this mean that I can put on the full Taken set right now? Let's see if I can. I'm going to go look at this Warlock. Let's see. We've got the helmet right here, so we can put that on. And that actually looks pretty cool. I don't see any of the gloves, but I think it might be a case where I just have the gloves in my vault. So we're going to have to put on some of the other stuff, make sure that we have everything. the boots, and the class item. Okay, so let's go over to the vault. Let's see if we have the gloves, and we're going to see if we can get that Taken emote for having the full set of Taken gear. So this is pretty nice. We're just running all over the place. These sterling treasure, this is pretty much a miscellaneous video of awesomeness. That's maybe what I should title it instead. But let's take a look at our armor, and it looks like maybe on this final page, there it is. So there are the Taken gloves. I do indeed have them. So I do have the full set of Taken armor now on my Warlock, and I believe that's all that I need in order to get that special emote from the Eververse Trading Company. I am in full Taken regalia right now. Let's also take a look at the White Vienna Singer, even though it's not called that. It's called the Space Age Mariner. And pretty much this and the Vienna Singer are the only ships that have that pretty much moving texture on them. Instead of the black and yellow lights, you end up getting these white lights that go all around it. I'm going to delete another ship that I've got in here just so I can make room in case I get that Taken ship as well. And now that we're in all of our Taken gear, I guess we can go over to the Eververse Trading Company and see if we can get that Taken emote. And as we take a look, it looks like right over here on the left side of the screen, there it is. And I can just pick it up for free. Doesn't cost me a single bit of silver. We end up getting it, and let's put it on the character. Why not? Why not? We're just doing it all this week. So here it is. I don't have very many emotes that I haven't already picked up. We see a lot of those infinite link emotes. And there it is. I'm shivering. I'm Taken. It's scurry. It is very scurry. And I don't even know where the emote goes. It's on the left trigger instead of top. And there it is. So yeah, we are shaking. We look creepy as all get out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But we still have a number of other sterling treasures to open up. We still have 7 left, so let's just open these rest of these up, and then we'll take a look at some of the gear that we ended up nabbing from everything. Some more Spectar robes. I'm going to get a bunch of chroma. I can tell that, I'm building up my chroma reserves. I really haven't utilized a whole bunch of them because, well, I haven't been opening up my sterling treasures, obviously. I think I opened them the first 2 weeks, or maybe only the first week of the April update. And then I decided that I was just going to save it. I wasn't going to open any of them up, and I was going to do a full video for you guys. And right here, I noticed that it moved it down yet again. Why? Why do you do this? What is so wrong with just updating the stack that's already in there? Why do you have to keep moving the sterling treasure down and tricking me each time? Now, since I'm only getting chroma for these final packages, it's just telling me that I'm getting stuff that's pretty much in my inventory slots that are already filled up. So we're gonna have to take one final trip. After we open up this last sterling treasure, we're gonna have to go over to the Postmaster and see what I ended up grabbing. I've got a lot of chroma right now. And Postmaster, what do you have? Postmaster, you've got a lot of extra stuff. I've got a lot of gear. And it looks like I did end up getting the Taken ship. It was apparently before I deleted the space for the one. So that's awesome. We've got both the ships. We got the speeder. We got all kinds of good stuff. We got the Taken emote. We're just going to put that in the inventory. And this Spectar hood, it looks pretty cool. I didn't think it was for the Warlock at first, but yes, it actually is. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with all of this different gear. I've got so much gear right now, and not very many spaces. In fact, you can even see from my Postmaster that I really need to clear out some of the stuff here. I've got still a bunch of Sparrow Racing League helmets that I definitely don't need anymore. I was saving all these helmets to help, come up with a plan to infuse my various helmets on my different characters. Now that infusion is 1-for-1, those aren't really necessary, not to mention the fact that they are pretty low light level. But this is it. So we got an Uffern, which was amazing. We took a look at Lord Saladin with some amazing guns. We got 2 great ships. We've decked ourselves out in full Taken gear. We got a Taken emote. This video is pretty big. This video got a little bit of everything. So yeah, this is some of my rewards for the week. Highlight rewards for the week, not to mention those Nightfall rewards that we ended up getting yesterday. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, the Taken King, and I'll see you around in Destiny. I'm taken away with you.